So in 15 plus 55, the first thing you'll do is make a factor tree for 15 and 55. Sarah, give me 2 for 15.
5 and 3.
Either one of them prime?
Yeah.
So you'll circle them. Santino, give me 2 for 55. 5 and what? Anyone prime?
5.
And
11.
both prime. Okay, do you see anything that's common in both trees? Paige, what do you got? You cross them both out, but you lift it how many times?
4 times.
Don't forget. Anything else? Anything else? That's it, right? So your GCF is 5. Okay, so now here comes the new part. Do you remember the distributive property? If you forgot about it, watch how we're going to kind of work backwards and it will ring a bell. It was on your last test. Write the original problem 15 plus 55. What number was the GCF of those two numbers? Sam? Ready? 5 times what makes 15? Make a little dot. And we're going to enclose that in parentheses because that's one expression. Plus, what was that GCF again? 5 times what makes 55? Chels. Put that in parentheses. And then we're going to take out that GCF, that greatest common factor, which is 5, outside the parentheses. What goes inside the parentheses? Think back to distributive property. You're actually working kind of backwards. Melissa, do you know?
3 and 11.
It does. What's the operation in between 3 and 11?
Multiplication.
No. Take a second guess, though. Right. Okay. Now, if this is kind of foreign to you, think back to what we did 2 or 3 lessons ago. Do you remember when we had 5? Write this off to the side because it'll help you remember. We went from backwards to forwards. Now I'm going to go forwards to backwards again. This was my original expression here. This is telling me that I'm going to multiply the number that's outside with each added inside. 5 times 3 plus 5 times what? Do you remember we did that? If you forgot, you could look back to, I believe it was we're at 18A now. Go back to 15, I think, or 14, somewhere around there. I'll look it up. All right, let's do one more, and then I'm just going to let you guys work, because then you just can look back and you can, if you need help, you can ask. Okay, this is really now exercises 1 through 10, but let's just do one more together. Start off by you need one, right? I need your homework too, KCF. And it's on the white table for 18B. All right, start off by doing factor trees for 12 and 18. All right, so Sam's going to do the factor trees for 12 and 18. How many of you got the first factor tree good? Okay, good. Do 18. How many got the factor tree for 18? Just be careful when you add 6. Some kids like to put 3 and 3. 3 times 3 is 9, not 6. Okay, next thing. Cross out your common factors and list it once. Any others? And then tell everybody out on the web what the GCF is.
6.
GCF is 6, right? Okay, good. Thank you, Sam. Okay, next thing. Write the original expression here, 12 plus 18. What was the GCF again? Chels. 6 times what makes 12? Jake.
Oh, 2.
Parentheses. Patrick, 6 times what makes 18?
6 times 3.
And then what goes inside the parentheses in our final step? I've already put the 6 outside. Santino, give it a shot.
Like on this last one, I don't know, get like the last like thing we did. Because it was like, I don't really know.
How about up to this point? Did you get this and this?
Yeah.
Okay. So all I did is I took out the 6 from both expressions. Okay? I brought that out. What's left? Okay, and then all you got to do is a plus sign separating each. And that's done. Okay? So, like I said, it's not difficult, but you have to kind of follow the routine because when we get into Module 4, you're going to be doing something very similar, but it's all going to be with algebraic variables. Okay? All right, listen, you guys can group up, and you'll probably get through all 10. Okay? Do not do the Euclidean algorithm. It's the advanced, but you guys are going to do that tomorrow. I'm going to have everybody do it. It's kind of cool. Watch, Santino. Basically, you guys will complete through page 7. But look, when you get to page 8, this is what I have for tomorrow. It's called the Euclidean algorithm for finding GCF, and you're going to love it. Because if you have really, really humongous numbers, like if I ask you the greatest common factor of 550 and 490, are you really going to sit there and do factor trees for 550? The trees are going to be huge. But I'm going to show you an easy way to do it, and it's really, really neat. But I've got that on deck for tomorrow. Okay? So 1 through 10, that's going to take you to the end of page 7. I have the answer keys hanging up. You're free to go up on your own. If you're stuck, come and see me. And if everything is done, you can then do your problem set.